Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, here continue the journey of Ben 10 Alien Force. This is Season 3, Episode 11. Of course, I won't know the title of the episode until I get into actually watching the episode itself. Last week's episode was pretty fun. I knew not to trust Darkstar. Once Michael Morningstar popped up in the opening, I'm like, something bad's gonna happen, I know it. And he's telling Kevin, hey, I tricked you, I wanted you to find me and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't like I left a trail and you somehow found me or everything. It was all planned out. I found this artifact, it can cure us and all this kind of stuff. It worked. Kinda. It did work for Kevin. Took away all of his powers and it brought him back to normal, but he had no abilities anymore essentially, or what he used to have in terms of before the accident and everything. He looked completely normal. But then Gwen figured out something's going on here. She touched Kevin's hand, saw a vision of Darkstar, Michael Morningstar. Then the whole fighting ensued, of course, where Gwen was getting her power absorbed because the device was on his chest now, and Michael Morningstar was able to absorb again. He was able to absorb energy again. So he's absorbing Ben as Swampfire, and I'm assuming he's absorbing all of the Omnitrix. I'm not 100% sure, but he's absorbing Gwen and Ben as Swampfire, and Kevin makes the choice to break the device, and now he's back to when he had the accident. So he's back to that deformed state again. But he made the right call, because if he would not have intervened, I think Michael Morningstar would have been unstoppable, or at least pretty close. He would have been really, really powerful. So I'm ready to get this episode, see what happens. You guys have been hyping up, saying, I can't wait to see what the next episode is. Because my Discord and some comments saying, I cannot wait for you to see what is next. So, we'll see what happens. So here we go, guys. Episode 11, Season 3 of Ben 10 Alien Force. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the series. Of course, Ultimate Alien is next, and Omniverse and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, there's still plenty more to go. Still plenty more to go within the franchise of Ben 10. Here we go, guys. Episode 11. Let's go.
Station to patrol ship. Nothing to report. The prisoner is secure. What is that?
Oh my god! Oh! What is he doing? Oh my god, what's going on? Dude, that is fucked up. What is he doing? He just obliterated that ship like nothing. Whatever he's after, they're protecting the fuck out of it. No! 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 Oh my god! I'm sorry, I'm pausing! Holy... oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Please, the light.
Oh my god.
And if I were to stop it, I will free you from your prison. And in return, you will tell me what I wish to know.
The secrets of the Omnitrix.
Tell me.
Oh man.
Then I will set you free.
Oh my god. This is amazing! And we're cutting to this? After that, come on!
Scariest thing so far.
Ghost Town, all that, oh, okay. That's a good title. What the fuck? Is that poison? Ooh.
Ow!
He's quick. He's really fast. Jesus.
It's like he knows when we're gonna hit him.
It's still not working. It's like it's Godzilla. It's Godzilla basically walking around the town. Yeah. That worked.
Nice shot.
Okay, that ain't. Oh my god. No.
Dennison,
No. No.
I
No.
need your help.
Are they really? Wait. I'm sorry. Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. I'm sorry that I'm pausing. It's the second time I pause. This is something I never would have thought would have ever happened. Vilgax and Ben about to talk to each other? Is this actually going to go down now? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Burger Shack.
Don't you remember how many times this guy tried to kill you?
Yeah.
Not exactly.
I need your help.
You shouldn't even be here.
That's
you were
true.
banished from
Well,
the planet.
he's not back
And
to
what
fight,
makes
it
you think
seems.
he's gonna help you?
Ghostfreak.
What about him?
Interested now? He even tried to possess me.
He always was the possessive type.
Yeah.
That still doesn't tell us why you're here.
He attacked my world.
What?
Every one of my people he possessed became a Ghostfreak minion. Within weeks, Ghostfreak controlled my entire
Wait,
class.
how much time has
He had what he
passed?
wanted. There was nothing I could do.
And you think I'm going with you because why?
I mean,
Because this is your fault.
What?
what?
I've never even been to your planet.
And how did you know that?
We are wasting time.
Yeah, how did you know? Oh,
My people are not warriors like me.
Why should we believe anything you say?
I like this. Why should we
The
even believe
reason
you?
I come groveling to your pitiful planet.
Well,
We're going.
I don't
If he is
trust
telling
this.
the
I don't
truth,
trust
We
this.
can't just let people.
Oh
suffer.
my god.
Better them than us.
I think this is a manipulation. I don't believe that this is actually happening. I mean, okay, it looks like it, but I don't know.
Stay.
Stay.
I mean it.
It's not scary at all. You can barely fit. What's that?
What is that?
A child crying.
Swamp fire!
I can't believe you thought you could trick us into
Oh,
being a little girl.
but isn't he
Let them reach her.
killing the people that are
Ghostfreaks can
that
possess
have been
anything they
transformed?
touch.
What?
Even the freaks don't want me.
I mean, something might be going on where they can possess you. I'm not sure what to think. It looks like they're illusions because they're like disappearing with the light. I don't know. Okay.
If I do not need your help,
There's the bad guy we all
There
love to
he
hate.
is.
So what's next?
there is a secret way into my stronghold,
Of course there is. Of
but it
course.
is not pleasant.
Seriously? A
That's
trash
nasty.
chute?
You should be
Nasty.
grateful I called off the flesh beetles.
Once we take the freak down, we can find out what he really wants.
Well, I
You
mean,
seem confident.
yeah.
Told you. I have a plan.
Trust this at all. Something's wrong. I just feel something is wrong here.
Vilgax. Back for
Vilgax.
more.
This time you
I feel
will
like this is all a
die,
trick.
Junior
Yeah.
scum.
Even now, my minions build starships to
Oh.
infest other worlds.
Ben, what are you doing? Oh, back in the Omnitrix?
Required.
Oh my god. It actually what? I didn't expect that at all, but it's working.
Ben, are you okay?
Never felt better.
Ben, stop it!
Come on, Ben.
Don't you see?
Come
Ben
on.
Tennyson is no longer in control. Wonderful opportunity. Both of my greatest enemies in one body.
Oh
What
shit.
is it you humans say?
No,
Leave him alone!
it's not gonna do
I
nothing.
grow weary of your help.
Oh.
I know you're in there somewhere.
Oh.
And that's
Hey, hey,
exactly
hey,
what
hey.
I plan to take care of.
Ooh. Come on. Platforms. Okay, duking it out. Come on. Take sword. Ooh. Oh, that is badass. Okay, that was cool. I think it's safe to say Ben's idea was a bad idea.
I wish to possess this one myself.
Ooh. That's working, yeah. The light, the light.
No. Hold your applause.
Hold your applause. Long live Vilgax! Woo!
Hey, I'm not gonna tell anybody. What happens in Vilgaxia stays in Vilgaxia.
You have helped me achieve my goal, and so you have won your miserable lives.
Won them.
Don't do us any more favors, Vilgax.
It won't happen again. This is not over, Ben Tennyson.
As I figured it wasn't.
In fact, now that the secrets of the Omnitrix are mine,
I do apologize for pausing twice in this video, but I had to. I mean, seriously. First of all, Vilgax going to Ghostfreak, which, by the way, I thought Ghostfreak was dead, destroyed, gone. Like, am I missing something? Am I forgetting something? Maybe I am. But regardless, He goes to Ghostfreak. I'm like, oh my god, these two characters are together. What in the fuck? And then they have Vilgax land on Earth, crash landing, and then he's sitting across from Ben at Burger Shack or whatever, doesn't matter, and they're gonna fucking talk. And then they actually work together. Like, what in the hell is this episode? But it was so good. And it's not over. Because it seems Ghostfreak did tell Vilgax the secrets he was wanting to know about the Omnitrix. Of course, it comes back to the Omnitrix. It comes back to that. But Ghostfreak betrayed Vilgax. And it was actually real. Because, see, we just had an episode last week. And I'm pretty sure the episode's probably aired out of order in the airing, but this is the production order. But when I go in the order I've been watching the show, we just had Michael Morningstar, Dark Star, trick Kevin. He did get what he said he was going to get in terms of, I'm gonna heal you, Kevin. You're not going to have no more powers. You're going to be back to normal. He was right. So when this was occurring, I'm like, Vilgax is probably lying, or Vilgax and Ghostfreak are actually working together. It turns out, no, Vilgax is actually telling the truth, and Ghostfreak actually, when he got out, when he was released, after telling Vilgax what he wanted to know, see, I think Ghostfreak thought, okay, I'll tell you what you want to know about the Omnitrix and Ben. But it ain't going to matter because I'm going to take over. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, I'm going to take over your body. I'm going to take over your planet. We're going to start taking over other planets. And it's not going to matter what I tell you. So he probably did tell him because he wanted to be free. It backfired majorly. The opening sequence with Vilgax showing up was fucking bonkers. Like, split a ship in half. That was insane to watch. It was such a cool visual. Taking out all those guards. Pretty much obliterating all of them. Then we don't know what Ghostfreak told Vilgax. We don't know what he told him. But apparently it's important information. Not good. Now, while this opening occurs, then we have the intro, the theme song. Then we cut to this random alien with multiple heads on this giant body that's at a putt-putt golf place. And it was just like a weird like transition. But it shows like they're just kind of hanging out. They're playing putt-putt, but really they're there to catch this alien that has, like, acid breath or acid whatever coming out of its mouth. It's, like, fucking crazy. And then here comes Vilgax. I thought this was a ploy. I thought it was a trick. Turns out it wasn't. So, yeah, I'm not easily fooled. You can't fool me. I'm like, there's no way. No, he's actually telling the truth. But when he's sitting across from Ben, and I paused during that second time, I was blown away by that visual. Because the idea of Vilgax and Ben Tennyson actually sitting down and having a conversation, like actual talk versus Vilgax being demanding and evil and threatening and all this kind of stuff. It was actually a conversation, an actual conversation, which has not happened before. Now, they've had talks back and forth, but not to this extent, not like this. It's very different. And I was quite surprised by it. But Vilgax was really scared for his planet. He was scared for his people. And he was willing to do the unthinkable to try to stop Ghostfreak because of Ben's connection to Ghostfreak. That's why. You know, obviously he doesn't tell Ben, well, you know, the reason why he got out of the prison that was made specifically for him, the reason Ghostfreak's out is because he told me some secrets about the Omnitrix. He ain't gonna tell him that part. But, and I'm confused why they didn't question that part, but whatever. A lot of stuff going on. So, they actually agree to help. But Ben's like, it's interesting, because technically he's in the upper hand right now. Even though, at any moment, Vilgax could murder all of them. Potentially, if they're caught off guard. Could happen. They go to the planet. It is, as he said, it's been taken over. Here's a bunch of Ghostfreak minions, and they're the original design, essentially, of Ghostfreak from the original series. Of course, Ghostfreak is now his actual true form. And there's a scream, some sort of like weird sound, but it's a little girl screaming. And they thought that Vilgax was tricking them. Turns out, no, it was actually a little girl that was screaming. And we see a different side to Vilgax. And it's so crazy because, not to get into spoilers for another show, but X-Men Evolution I just watched for this weekend upload, which was the day before this upload for Ben 10. We see a different side to a villain character on there in that week's this week's episode of X-Men Evolution. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry, it's hot as fucking here. I turned off my air conditioners for the mic and everything. So I'm getting hot. I hate the summer. But we see a different side to a villain in X-Men Evolution this week, and then the very next day, upload-wise, we have a different look at Vilgax. He's not completely changing or, like, not being Vilgax. He goes back to, don't threaten me, Ben Tennyson. But he was there to protect that little girl, and she hugged him, and she loves him, clearly, and he protected her. He actually helped and saved her. We saw that a little bit earlier within Season 3 with Charm Master, where she saved a little boy who's going to get run over by a truck that's speeding down the road. So, but this is a little bit further. Like, he's there, and he went to the one individual, and Gwen and Kevin, Ben 10, he went to the one individual he would probably never go to, but his planet is being taken over. And I'm still thinking something's up, because the way the ghost minions are disappearing, they're like the light or whatever. I'm like, I think something's going on here. Still think something's going on. No. It actually is true. And Ben's plan, which it ultimately worked, but Ben didn't realize how far I think it went. Or maybe he was aware, maybe he wasn't. I don't think he was, because Ghostfreak took over. But Ben absorbed Ghostfreak. And for a second, before everything went haywire, he was in control, and then Ghostfreak took control. And that's where Kevin and Gwen were in a weird position. They didn't want to hurt Ghostfreak, who has now taken over Ben's body. But, Vilgax over here, ooh, this is what I wanted. This is a golden opportunity. What do you Earth people say? Kill two birds with one stone. I'm like, yeah, but that's, no, my two greatest enemies are together. The Omnitrix. Like, you didn't say that, but he was thinking it. He gets Kevin out of the way. Or maybe Kevin got knocked out by Ghostfreak. Anyways, but Gwen got knocked out by Vilgax, and that was brutal to watch. He smacked her. I'm like, oh god, that's terrible. It's terrible. I hate that when that shit happens. But it shows that this is getting pretty damn brutal. And then, of course, he breaks the chair, all the shining light and everything, and that's what made it to where Ghostfreak getting hit by light. And then Vilgax figured that out too, that Ghostfreak was a light. Of course, it was the prison that was holding him, that beam of light coming down. Hits his chair, it seemed like it's like thrown or whatever, and all the light shining from it, and that's how Ben could take over and then revert back. So it seems like Ghostfreak is now in the Omnitrix again. So it seems like that's what the case is. And they were allowed to leave. And Vilgax said, well, it's not over. Oh man, I'm excited. I don't know where we go from here. All I know is that Vilgax is probably planning his next step. But to think that they actually helped him, and that it wasn't a trick. I'm actually still quite surprised that it wasn't a trick. But this to me is probably one of the most interesting episodes of Alien Force in terms of concept and how they executed it, because they really were trying to make us think that this is all a trick, because we don't know the discussion between Vilgax and Ghostfreak after, the conversation stops, goes to the theme song. We don't know. And apparently weeks or even longer has passed. So clearly this has been happening for quite a while, and it wasn't a trick. But it definitely is one of the most interesting episodes of entirety of Alien Force. And I think this might be one of the best episodes of the season so far. I don't know about the entire series, but I mean, there's been some really, really good episodes of Alien Force, as we know. But this might be one of the best, at least in terms of season 3. This might be one of the best. And if I was to really think about and look through all of season 1 and season 2 and up to season 3 where I am, and see all the episodes, I might consider this being one of the best episodes in terms of how they were able to bring forth Vilgax and Ghostfreak, and how Ghostfreak actually was an actual threat. Like, it really worked. Taking over a whole planet. At least he was taking over a major city that Vilgax was over. And he was turning pretty much everybody into these Ghostfreak minions or whatever. Like, it's pretty brutal shit. So, can't wait to see what's next. They don't know what's coming. I'm pretty sure they know that this is not over, but at the same time, this is insane that they actually did this, because I never would have thought Ben and Vilgax working together in a sense. And it happened. They actually did it. I think it would have been weirder if it happened in the original Ben 10 series, the classic series. That probably would have been too much. But some time has passed. A lot of time has passed since we've seen Vilgax. Of course, he was in the 2-parter in the opening of season 3. But it makes sense after all this time now that if you were to do something like this, you need to have a Ghostfreak type villain, or at least that kind of threat, for this team up to make sense. Because if this was some villain we've never heard of before that was taking over Vilgax's planet and then the team up, it would have been very different. Because it's, who is this person? Who is this villain? But in this, it's Ghostfreak. who can literally take over anything and everything, which it was proven within Vilgax's planet. So yeah, pretty insane stuff. I'm gonna go, guys. It's getting fucking hotter in here, hotter and hotter and hotter. I have this, I have my ring light going as well. That's probably making it worse. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I really enjoyed this episode. I cannot wait to see what's next. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this episode and your overall thoughts about Ghostfreak returning and Vilgax and the team up with Vilgax and Ben and Gwen and Kevin. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.